Mr. President, Rwanda congratulates you on assuming the presidency of the Security Council and thanks Somalia for convening this timely debate. We also thank the Secretary General and the distinguished briefers. We gather today to reaffirm the international rule of law. For Rwanda and for many developing countries, this is not just reaffirmation. It is a reminder of promises made but too often ignored, of concerns raised and dismissed, of warnings that went unheard. Much is said today about a crisis of the rule of law. For us, this is not new. Developing countries have long experienced selective justice, uneven accountability, and a system that punishes the weak while excusing the powerful. Too often, international law is invoked only when it serves certain interests. Mr. President, the erosion of the rule of law did not begin yesterday. It began when legality became conditional, when good faith was proclaimed but not practiced, and when the Charter was treated as optional. The problem before us is not a lack of law. It is a lack of courage to apply it fairly, consistently, and universally. The Charter is clear. Sovereignty is not negotiable. Human dignity is not hierarchical. The prohibition on the use of force is not subject to convenience, and accountability is not optional. Yet, this council hesitates while civilians die. Persecution based on identity continues while debate replaces decisive action. Violations of international humanitarian law are discussed rather than condemned. Silence and selective enforcement erode trust faster than any weapon. At the same time, the legitimate security concerns of states, particularly those facing real and persistent threats, cannot be ignored or treated selectively. The rule of law is weakened when this council acknowledges security imperatives in some contexts while dismissing them in others. Addressing such concerns consistently and without selectivity is not an exception to international law. It is a requirement of it. Mr. President, restoring confidence in the rule of law requires discipline. First, discipline in acting in good faith. Commitments under international law must be honored even when inconvenient. Second, discipline in peaceful dispute resolution. Trust in law grows when institutions are respected and the decisions implemented. Regional and sub-regional organizations play a vital role in this regard. Fully utilizing the Charter, including Chapter 7, and strengthening coordination among UN organs can help close gaps, reduce selectivity, and enhance the effectiveness of peace and security efforts. Third, discipline in multilateral cooperation. Cooperation that ignores development gaps, silences regional voices, or undermines local ownership does not strengthen the rule of law, it weakens it. Mr. President, finally, the Security Council must confront a difficult truth. Its authority rests not only on the Charter, but on the perception that it acts fairly, decisively, and consistently. Selective application where some are punished and others excused undermine confidence in this institution. As we approach the 80th anniversary of the Charter, the question is not whether the rule of law matters. The question is whether we are willing to apply it equally to all states, large and small. I thank you, Mr. President.